This episode of Destructoid is brought to you by GoDaddy. Coming up on Destructoid, we're turning 1. Won't you celebrate with us? Hitman Absolution's got a new trailer, I've got a preview of The Darkness 2, and we've got your releases of the week. All that and more coming up on Destructoid. Welcome to Destructoid, I'm Tara Long.
And I'm Max Scoville?
That's right, yes, Max Scoville.
God, we've been doing this
Emphasis on the bill.
What's the thing? Today's the thing with
Today's our 1 year anniversary! Oh my God! Okay, shut up now, no time for small talk. I want to start the show with a heartfelt message. It was a year ago today that we began this crazy journey, and I think we've all learned a little bit about ourselves in the process. For instance, I've learned that as a woman speaking to a largely male audience, it doesn't really matter what you say as long as you're wearing a low-cut top.
Yeah, and I've learned that no matter how hard I try to be a unlikable on-camera personality, whether it's writing jokes or reaching out personally to people or embarrassing myself, it really doesn't matter what I say because I'm standing next to someone in a low-cut top.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
But really, this is like the coolest job in the world. This is the best job ever.
Yeah.
And it's because you guys, you are the audience, you watch the show, so that's why we make the show for you guys. So just keep doing what you're doing, and we'll keep trying to do this. And yeah.
Yeah, so to thank you, our patient viewers, we're going to be giving away some prizes today and all this week, starting with this pair of Astro Wireless A40s, official headset of Major League Gaming. Oh, there they are. Those are sexy. These things retail for $280, but we've got a pair just for you for free. That is going to come with a special pair of custom Destructoid tags on the right. You can't see them right now. We're going to have them in the studio with us later this week to show them off. If you want to win these, just send us a video of you wishing us a happy birthday, because we're turning 1, damn it!
We're toddlers!
This is an important year.
Yeah.
Please keep the video under 30 seconds, that's all we ask. Get as creative as you want with it, and send your final result to show@destructoid.com by Thursday at midnight Pacific time, and we'll announce the winners on Friday's show.
Yeah. And no porno.
No
porno. Gotta keep it safe for work, or at least, for YouTube.
Let's say 13 and up.
Ages 13 and up.
Yeah. Next up, we've
Rated M for teenagers. Sorry.
Yes. Next up, we've got 2 Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock bundles that include both the game and a guitar. One of them is for the Xbox 360 and the other one is for the Wii, and the Wii version actually has a faceplate that has been signed by Taylor Swift, the popular country music star.
The rock guitar hero plays the guitars a lot.
So to win those, all you have to do is make what you think a Destructoid Show album cover would look like.
Yeah.
Maybe you've seen the Podtoid one that somebody made for us.
Maybe you've seen an album cover before.
We want...
Go nuts. Anything.
We want one specifically for the Destructoid Show.
You can take a picture, you can Photoshop something, you can draw something, you can do an oil painting, something like that. So that's, again, midnight Pacific time, Tuesday.
Yes.
With your preferred platform for the game. So that's so we know what to send you.
Yeah. Again, that's show@destructoid.com. And last but not least, we've got 2 codes for the new Dragon Age 2 DLC, Mark of the Assassin. This contest will be a little bit easier. Just leave your best dragon joke in the YouTube comments for this episode. We're going to pick a couple winners Tuesday night and then send you your codes through YouTube. Quick disclaimer, guys, the Dragon Age contest is open to everyone, but the Guitar Hero and Astro headset contest are open to US residents only. I'm sorry about that. Shipping is really expensive. But keep in mind, this is just the tip of the iceberg giveaway, or the giveaway
just
iceberg. We're going to be giving away an iceberg. So you're going to want to keep your eyeballs pointed to our Twitter and Facebook all week long, because we're going to be randomly putting codes out there. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/DTOID and follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/DTOID, because it's our birthday.
Do it. It's our birthday, damn it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into the news. First up, it looks like multiplayer has been confirmed for Mass Effect 3. Australian magazine PC Powerplay broke the story today by revealing the cover of their upcoming November issue, which very clearly states, multiplayer coming to Mass Effect 3. It might seem a little strange that a magazine that most of us have probably never heard of would get the big exclusive on this, but apparently it's true. Series director Casey Hudson confirmed it on his tweet machine earlier today, saying, yes, co-op MP missions for #ME3. They're real and they're spectacular. Rest assured, it's nothing of what you feared. More soon. So there you have it. Co-op missions in Mass Effect 3. What do you guys think about this? Let us know in the comments, because I know some people are kind of a little bit apprehensive of tacked on multiplayer, but he assures it's not going to be that way.
I can see it working, you know. You pick your people to go on missions with.
Yeah.
Maybe one of them's actually your friends. Maybe not.
Who
Anyway,
knows?
we got some exciting news for everyone, all of you. It's Monday. It's a sleepy, rainy Monday, and that's why we've got some fucking Skyrim screenshots, because I'm sleepy and I need some dragons up in this bitch. Okay, but first we got the official map of Skyrim. Look at it. Okay, so to give us a better idea of what these locations probably don't look like, I did some Google image research, because I'm dumb. Dragon Bridge probably doesn't look like this. And High Rock probably does not look like this giant rock shaped like a penis.
Whoa, that does look like a
But that's what came up when I searched High Rock in Google Images. Finally, Riften. This kind of sounds like Rip10 is another video game blog. I don't know. Those are not probably not in Skyrim. So I'm sorry. Here are things that are in Skyrim. Screenshots. Let's go. We've got some stuff that's obvious, like magic, some magic spells, different kinds of spells, and then a dungeon, because we like dungeons. And then there's a fair maiden in a tightly laced bodice.
Oh.
And then there's some cool shit like this asshole. It's probably made of ice. And then there is this guy who's probably like, I'm never gonna fit in that tiny door. Just like what I get in the compact cars. Then there's this motherfucker shooting a bear in the face with a bow and arrow made of magic. Is that a squid bear? We don't know because we can't see his legs. Well, I guess the bear went and told his dragon friend, because then there's this, which is a great you're fucked picture. And now finally there's this screen. Now, most likely, this is the Black Hand, the ruling body of the Dark Brotherhood, who take orders from the Night Mother and all that, and that was in previous Elder Scrolls games, and Elder Scrolls fans are freaking out over that. However, I think what really is going on here is Bethesda, you know, they're saying, oh, our game looks awesome? We know! So we've even included a handprint so you can high-five your monitor right now because we're awesome. Do it. High-five the handprint. See?
But then your
It's
screen would
seriously,
get dirty.
that's like preemptively answering fan mail. We know. High-five. That's it. Spoiler alert, guys, I get to play Skyrim tomorrow for, I think, 3 hours. And then there's the embargo up next Monday, so we'll have more news on that as I can talk about it, so get pumped. I'll try not to talk about the fish for too long, because no one cares about the fish but me.
Nobody cares about the fish. It's all about them squid bears and magic bow and arrows. So I want to talk about The Darkness 2 for a second, which I actually got to check out last week. 2K was showing off a brand new level of it, which they have not shown to anybody before, except me and like 30 other people in the industry. But anyway, the new level they showed off shows a lot more of the combat than previous demos, which is cool. The first Darkness game was actually developed by Starbreeze Studio, but the sequel is being done by Digital Extremes, who have pretty much completely revamped the style of the game. It's now cel-shaded. They've made much more of a return to the graphic noir art style of the original comic books, and it looks really good if you're into cel shading, which I am. The developers have pretty much coined the term quad wielding just for this game, since you can now control both your Darkness demon arms with the left and right bumpers, while dual wielding guns with your left and right triggers. They've also put in a skill tree this time around, which allows you to purchase special abilities to amp up your character's power and grant your demon arms some awesomely gory finishing moves, like the Wishbone, which splits your enemies in half. That one's cool. Overall, I think the game is shaping up to be a terrific sequel that should not be ignored if you like gruesome survival horror shooters, with a truly unique combat and a strong, well-crafted story. My full preview of the game is going to be up tonight on Destructoid.com, so do yourself a solid and go read it if you like games like this.
That looks pretty gruesome and awesome.
It's like, I liked the first game. It wasn't for everybody, but it was good. And this one, it's like they've taken everything and just turned it up to 10, basically.
Yeah, it looks like a comic from the late 90s.
Exactly.
Gory as shit.
Yeah, going back to
Looks
its
fun.
roots.
Tentacles. What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Anyway, we've got a trailer for Hitman Absolution. Sort of. It's actually a trailer for upcoming gameplay footage that's going to go online later this week. Now, based on what the trailer shows, this is probably the same demo I saw at E3 this year, and the teaser makes it look totally action-packed, like it's going to be so much ass-kicking, but from what I saw at the demo, it's actually a lot more sneaky. It starts off with Agent 47 hiding out in an abandoned library while cops are looking for him, and he's hiding behind bookshelves, and he sneaks around and takes out a bunch of them, being stealthy. And then he escapes through the roof. And then he winds up in the apartment of a bunch of hippies who think the cops are actually coming after them for growing pot plants in the bathroom, so they try and flush all the pot down the toilet, which is pretty funny. Then 47 smashes a cop over the head with a bong, steals his uniform, and sneaks past the guards in the lobby by eating donuts to blend in. So that's what I saw in my E3 demo. We'll have to wait and see what shows up in this new demo. But yeah, I played around in a few of the Hitman games, and they never really got my full attention. But from what I've seen in Absolution, looks like a lot of fun, and it's got some good kind of tongue-in-cheek humor, considering it's a game about strangling police officers in a dark corner. So,
yeah.
There's that.
A trailer to announce
A trailer?
new trailer.
To announce a trailer.
Wonderful.
Cheers, video game
Great
industry.
job, video game industry.
Speaking
Let's
of...
thank our sponsors, and then we'll get back with the releases of the week. With GoDaddy, not only do you get reliable, secure web hosting without a long-term contract, but their hosting plans are bigger and better than ever with 99.99% uptime, free 24/7 support, and no annual commitment. You can download GoDaddy's free iPhone, Android, or BlackBerry app to order right from your phone, manage your current domains, and much, much more. Use the code TOID3 to get your .com domain for only $7.99, and be sure to check out revision3.com/GoDaddy for a list of all the other amazing GoDaddy deals, courtesy of Revision 3.
I'm really tempted to go buy a domain name for something I do not need.
Do it.
Like fuckmybolognesandwich.com
let us know
or
what
some
it
shit
is.
like that. I'll look into it. Anyway, releases of the week.
Oh, that was
I didn't have time
the
to write
most
a proper
enthusiastic intro you've
song.
ever done.
Anyway, tomorrow sees the release of 2 of my big games this year. First off, we've got Aliens Infestation for the Nintendo DS, which looks like Super Metroid set in the Aliens universe. It's got gore and Space Marines, and it is only $30, so why the fuck not? Second, we've got Sesame Street Once Upon a Monster for Kinect, which is the game that actually makes me want a Kinect because you get to tickle puffalopes, which is the cutest thing I've ever done involving an Xbox. That's $50. Then we've got Ace Combat Assault Horizon, which hits PS3 and 360, and it kind of puts a more close-range shift towards gameplay. So you're actually having aerial dogfights kind of up close in person with people instead of just shooting at dots on the horizon. So that's a more fun approach to aerial fighting simulation, and that's $60.
Forza Motorsport 4 finally hits the 360 this Tuesday also with Kinect integration. Destructoid's Dale North enthusiastically reviewed the game last week and gave it a 10 out of 10, calling it without a doubt the best racing sim on the market right now. That's priced at $60, and there's a free demo up on Xbox Live if you want to check it out before you buy. I actually downloaded it the other day. Haven't played it yet though.
It's about cars.
Yeah, I gathered that. Thank
Okay.
you, Max. Also coming this Tuesday for the 360, PS3, and PC is Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, which is not DLC, as the name might suggest. It's a full retail reimagining of Dead Rising 2 as told from the perspective of Frank West, the protagonist from the first Dead Rising game. Off the Record also has a sandbox mode that lets you explore the city without any time restrictions, making it worth the $40 asking price, in my opinion. Last but not least, Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition finally comes out on Tuesday for 360 and the PS3. It includes the full game, any and all DLC that was ever released for it, and all of the pre-order content for the handsome price of $50. And that about wraps up this week's releases. I definitely plan on picking up Red Dead Game of the Year Edition. Been wanting to get that for a while. What about you? Anything you...
I've wanted that for a while too, but for a game that's been out for a year and a half, I can't really justify spending $50 on that right now, especially because there's so much about to come out. However, $30 for Aliens Infestation, so I can finally have a manly game for boys to play on my Pokemon DS. I'm gonna, if anyone's like, "What are you playing?" I'll be like, "It's a game with blood. Look at it." You know. So there's that. But yeah, reminder: Arkham City comes out, next week. So maybe if you're not in any of these, hold off. However, let us know if you're planning on picking any of these up. Head over to our Facebook page and vote on what is the game that you want the best, the most of all the games this week.
We read the things on our Facebook page. Yes. Also, don't forget to send those contest entries in, along with vials of blood and some hair samples. So there you have it.
That's it.
Here's to many more years of the Destructoid Show.
Yeah.
I personally want to thank everybody in the studio, Josh, Liz. This is our lovely camera woman, Liz. Thank you, guys.
She brings us cakes. We get cakes.
And most of all, our producer, Zach, for putting up with our shit every single day. Frank, Michael, Derek, everyone else, thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys for watching.
It's been such a fun year. See you Wednesday.
Bye.
Destructoid Show!
First episode, everyone. Applause, please.
Hi!
Hi.
I'm ready to talk to you about video games on my first show.
I have a massive boner.